meetings each week because there's things that I need. We need to let go of all or nothing thinking. This is by Christine Kane. You cannot gain, I don't care what you eat. If I started right now at 6:30 and I ate like a pig until 6:30 tomorrow, 24 hours straight, didn't even sleep, pizza, cookies again, I could not gain 100 pounds. I couldn't, no matter what I ate. So why do I think that if I do go to a party and overindulge, that I've ruined my whole pray it off experience? It's only when you go to that party and overeat and say, well, I've ruined my whole pray it off experience, so I might as well overeat for the next 6 months, then you just might gain that 100 pounds back. But not in 24 hours, not in one meal, not in one party. This is the all or nothing. You go to a party, you say, you know what? All bets are off. I've been to some parties with you people and I've had a good time, and the next day I'm back in the saddle. We can start again as long as we're doing this. Breathing. Every time we wake up and we're still breathing, we can begin again. The secret of it is to be persistent and to have a commitment and to be patient and kind. Patient and kind to who? Strangers? No, patient and kind to ourselves. To ourselves. Wow. Even my kids, you know, your kids, they love you, but they're used to you in a certain role. They're used to you like giving, giving, giving. You know, Mother Teresa doesn't hold a candle to half of us mothers. You know, you want something, we'll give you, give you, give you. And then when you start going, you know what, I'm a little tired. I don't think I'm going to do that. They're like, you're thinking of yourself? Are you crazy? And then they might get used to it if you practice it. Practice saying no a little bit, like, well, why don't you go scramble some eggs? I'm a little tired. Whoa, then they learn how to cook. You know, you teach a man to fish, they fish the rest of their lives. You know, you do their laundry. Vince has been doing his own laundry since he was 10. I've learned a lot. The first 3 kids were practice. Vince is like all those years, like, Bob, we know what we're doing now. You want to, here, let me teach you how to do your laundry. He does his own laundry. He does a great job, and we don't have to do it. Also, we need to shift our thinking. And you know what? Shifting our thinking takes a lot of work and a lot of practice and a lot of persistence. If we've been stinking thinking and hanging on to things our entire life, do we think we're going to wake up tomorrow morning and go, well, Ellen said last night, pray it off, I got to get rid of my stinking thinking, so I'm going to do it right now. You got to practice. You got to have these little things, and I do it. Let it go. Let it go. I can't, did anyone besides me do the motion or say let it go this week besides me? Let it go. Let it go. And you know what? It's freeing. It's liberating. And then I started having some negative thoughts today about my life and how I got to this situation that I'm in now with the job. And I stopped right then. I go, let it go. Just do the best you can. Let it go. And then I was thinking, you know, I was praying, like, oh God, please, you know, let me get a better job. Let me get a higher paying job. And then I thought, what if I was like in prison and I didn't do it and I was going to be executed and I was innocent and I was praying every minute, God, you know, save me. And then I still got executed and I was innocent. Sometimes we have to realize that God puts us someplace to learn lessons. And so instead of saying today, get me another job, a higher paying job, I said, open my eyes to what the lesson is that I'm supposed to learn. Because I can't quite see it. Open my eyes to the lesson. Because secretly, and I don't think God knows I secretly thought this, because, you know, I don't think he knows what I'm thinking. I thought to myself, maybe if he tells me what I'm supposed to learn and I learn it, I can get the heck out. So I'm telling him, Lord, tell me what I'm supposed to learn so I can learn it and get out. But he knows everything. Okay, the next thing we're going to talk about a little bit is all or nothing, black or white thinking and depression. Now, this was done by the Clinical and Depression Company in the UK. You can go right to clinical-depression.co.uk to read more about it. I wanted to mention that one of the things I told you last week, the cavemen used to have all these things hanging onto their body, their food, because they used to have to fight or flight, run. Dinosaurs were after them. Our body still doesn't quite know after all these years that we're not going to have to fight a dinosaur or run. So this negative thinking, this holding on to things, our body's thinking, what's going on? Do I need to hold on to food? Do I need to hold on? When you let go of things, when you're free, when you're positive, your body's like, oh, everything's okay. Maybe I can lose some weight now. I honestly think my 1.5-year plateau started when I got audited by the IRS and had to go back to that job. I can trace it right back. Now, the beauty is I didn't gain weight. I can trace back. I got to let go of that stress, let go of some of the things. That's why we're doing these topics, because I have to learn them myself. Remember we talked about a healthy emotional life is not extreme happiness or extreme, anything. It's a balance. Everything, you can have some really great times, maybe some bad times that you handle well, but more calmness equals less depression. How many times do we say, I just want a little peace. I want to take my book, sit in a chair, not think about anything negative, and just be calm, whether it's the Bible, meditation. That's why I play a song every week to clear everyone's minds before the small group discussion. So listen to music. And let's try to eliminate some of these words. Always, impossible, ruin, never, awful, disastrous, perfect, terrible, furious. I can't tell you how many times I say, I'm furious. Am I really furious? Or, this is terrible. Is it really terrible? Really stop and think about the words that are coming out of your mouth. When your husband forgets to do something, does he always forget? Or is it just this one time? Or when you, lose your temper, does your husband say, you always fly off the handle? We need to stop with those global words. And I like these questions. Can I be an intelligent person and still do something stupid? Yes. Can I love my children and still get angry with them? Absolutely. Can my partner love me but sometimes be insensitive? Oh, yeah. Can one part of my life be difficult and other parts easy and more enjoyable? Yes, it can. Yes, it can. Maybe we're struggling with the weight over here and things are good here. It's when we think everything stinks. That's when we start going into the depression. We need to say, okay, does everything stink? Or, I got a nice house. Okay, my house is good. Are the collection agencies calling me? No. Well, that's good. So you go through and you take that inventory. And you often think about Jesus. Jesus gave us the blueprint for his life. Jesus didn't go through life like, I got to hurry up. I only got 33 years. I got to get these people converted. No, he's like, peace be with you. Peace. Everything about Jesus was calm. Did they say Jesus ran from Damascus to Jerusalem? He was running, he was frantic. No, I can just see Jesus walking. How you doing? Hugs. Jesus gave us the blueprint. He wasn't frantic, nervous, depressed. It didn't say Jesus was so depressed. He knew he was going to die a terrible death on the cross. He had love and peace and fellowship. We need to remember those things. And who do we have to help us this week? Whose feast day is tomorrow, everyone?
Mother Pio.
St. Pio. We're going to stop right there, Bob, and we're going to start because I want to talk